what you're supposed to. Go on, I will keep my place inside your mind, and I'm just feeling now the bitter winner for the first time. So go on, break some hearts down California side. Roll along, go and find your kind of blue. Roll along, I will keep myself in tune. Oh, how to know when all you're told ain't what you're dreaming of. Go on, I will keep my place inside your mind, and I'm just feeling now the bitter winner for the first time. So go on, break some hearts down California side. And it passed. She never knew how much I grew to love her. Hey, she turns around, I know it's over. I tried, but I can't let her go. I hope you keep my face inside your mind, and I'm just feeling now the bitter winner all the time. So go on, break some hearts down California side. Go on, break some hearts down California side.
I have a 4-year-old son, and when he was 1 or 2, I could feel time speeding up exponentially, and I could really feel the loss of, every day, the next day, yesterday was gone, and I was really enjoying my time, and I still am. I still have a great time with him. But as one day blends into the next, it's sometimes tough to capture the moments that really make you feel good. And so this song that I wrote is kind of an attempt to capture that. It's called "The You That I Knew." Ooh, ooh. There's nobody watching you, so don't go and hide. I'm so afraid I won't be able to find the you that I knew yesterday. It's okay.
of our cheeks in the blink of an eye. Days turn into weeks, the months into years. Will I be able to find the you that I knew? I don't really mind, 'cause I'm here for you, baby, and I won't turn away. It's all wrapped up together, all my pleasure and pain, all my dreams and my nightmares all pass on away like the you that I knew yesterday. Ooh, ooh. Your head's on my shoulder now, and my heart's in your hand. It's about to be over, but it just began. I'm trying to find some way to grab hold of this, and there it goes. Like the sun takes the day, and I won't turn away. It's all wrapped up together, all our pleasure and pain, all my dreams and my nightmares all pass on away like the you that I knew yesterday. There's nobody watching you, so don't run and hide. I'm so afraid I won't be able to find the you that I knew yesterday. It's okay, I tell myself again. I won't turn away. It's all wrapped up together, all our pleasure and pain, all my dreams and my nightmares all pass on away. All my dreams and my nightmares all pass on away like the you that I knew yesterday. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna play a song. It's called Overrated. I took a walk out after dark, inside the simmer of my mind. Left alone, who knows just where I might be going. I've come to find I'm less alone than I've been knowing I was. I couldn't go about anywhere, and I will always find my home. But I'm on the outside of you. I don't know what I can do, 'cause we're doing this for love. Everything else is overrated. I took with me when I went something not yours or mine. It was a love we shared, like that orange sweater. You said you'd always see me well. Will I be seeing you again? I can't help but think someday this will be better than it ever was. We've been going down, but I believe up from the ground something green will come sprout out of these ashes that we're spreading on our grave. 'Cause we're meant to be, you and me. That's what I've come to believe. And we're doing this for love. Everything else is overplayed, babe. And now I can see that things have changed, but I don't want them this way. And I think the funeral's ending when I've so much left to say. Although outside things are different, in my heart they'll stay the same. And our best memories still have yet to be made. What I would or wouldn't give if I could kiss your face again and spin you around like when our love was past 11. I remember yesterday when we were one inside your heart, learning to love with our intentions to the heavens above. I thought that I'd be with you to see the start of this June. Not like a bird, I'll send a message that is hiding in a tune, to when there was love deep and strong. Yes, I am still holding on, and we're doing this for love. Everything else is overrated.
My name's Luke. My name's Luke Deroy. I'm from Amherst. Grew up in Amherst. I've been traveling around a bit, but I'm back now. I got a little boy. He's almost 5. And yeah, it's just getting old enough where he goes to school and stuff, so I get a couple hours here and there to myself. Starting to play guitar some more again. So yeah, I'll play a little bit more. This is a song I wrote when I was putting him to sleep, and I was playing an Elvis tune, just nice and slow, and he was sleeping, and I just kind of kept strumming, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go write this down. So I ran out the room, and I just kind of finished it right there. It took me like an hour, but it's still one of my favorites. So it's called Sunday Girl. I see a Sunday girl, I love her twirl, and all I'll ever need. There was so much more, then time cut short. Now only love remains. I believe in magic. I believe it 'cause it's true. Oh, my heart is breaking. I believe in magic 'cause of you. So come run with me through the orange leaves. Spin around, watch the sun go down, and the summer breeze through our naked feet
back around. I believe in magic. I believe it 'cause it's true. Oh, my heart is breaking. I believe in magic 'cause of you. Oh, I feel you in the wind and in the morning hills of gold. I see you in the mountains and the stars everywhere you are. So we'll wait and see what nature brings, as all was meant to be. And the sun will fade and rise again on us all eventually. I believe in magic. I believe it 'cause it's true. Oh, my heart is breaking. I believe in magic 'cause of you. I played in a rock band when I was 17, 18, and it was actually, I was playing bass. I had a bass. I just happened to buy one, you know. I convinced a friend of mine to buy a bass guitar so we could start a band. He bought the bass, and he didn't like playing it, so he sold it to me for really cheap. And then I had a bass, and another friend of mine said, hey, we're in a band, and we need a bass player. You have a bass? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he told me it's with this guy Danny Schrader, and I was like, oh, I fucking hate that kid. I can't be in your band. I don't want to be in a band with him. And he was like, you know, like, he's a clown, but like once you get to know him, he's not so bad. And I was like, you know, this guy, like, he's my first friend. So I was like, you know, I trust you. Let's do it. So I started playing, and Danny and I became close. I tried out for the talent show when I was 18, around the same time, and I didn't get in. I wrote a song, and I played. It was something like, it was like, smile. Oh, I'm interrupting you, sorry. It sounded better than that. I promise it sounded better than that, but I still didn't get in. And so I was kind of bummed, but this kid, my friend Danny, was like, you sounded great. You hit all your notes. Like, screw those kids. You should sing in our band. You just need to have more confidence. And so for years, I would just write music with him, and I just have a picture of him like this. He's always doing this. He's like, this is what you gotta be. Like, here I am. This is what you gotta do. And it worked. I still think about it. I still put my all into it, because there's no reason to sing if you don't mean it. That's the whole point. You got to really mean it. So there's no sense in being shy. I'm here to do my thing. You got to practice not being shy. My whole life I've been shy. So we ended up, you know, playing at Warped Tour with this band one time. We won a Battle of the Bands and got a slot at Warped Tour, and it was like highlight of my adolescence. And I wrote this song. In that era of my life, when I was young and angsty, and sometimes angry at the world and certain people, and coming into my own. So here it is. Thank you for having me again. My name is Luke Deroy. Hopefully you'll see us around. My band is called Red Loves Blue. We're just getting formed and starting to rehearse, and so hopefully we'll be back in the studio and be able to get some stuff done. And you'll see us around. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. The song is called For You, My Friend. Open up your mind till I find all the things inside. I don't have enough for you, but hold me tight. all the lines, all the times I wondered why. Is it you or is it me? I can't decide. What if I could freeze in time? See me through another's eyes. Would I still believe in you? I may not be enough for you, my friend. Are you my friend after all? Open up your eyes, here it comes so open wide. I know I don't have a reason to be blind. All the light that I can't see, hopped up on anxiety. Something in the darkness seems to warn me more than anyone. I'm here for now. Give me something I can use. Why should I believe in you? I may not be enough for you, my friend. Are you my friend after all? Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful Saturday and a wonderful November and a wonderful year. Thank you.
Well, you've been listening to Luke Deroy doing a wonderful performance. Your songs are nicely crafted and nicely performed. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
that.
much.
And I love the guitar-vocal interplay. You really do a beautiful job with that. And I really appreciated it. So how long have you been writing songs?
I was about 15. My cousin got a Stratocaster for Christmas, a little Squire Strat, and we went over to see him, and I begged my dad for a guitar the whole way home, and as soon as I got one, I just started writing songs.
Really?
So I learned 3 chords, and then I wrote as many songs as I could with 3 chords. Yeah.
Nice.
Moving up since then, I guess.
So what prompted you to start writing songs? I mean, it was just the guitar, or what else?
To be honest, I had heard this rumor that music was a way that people expressed themselves. I loved music. I loved listening to music. It made me feel things. But anytime I tried playing music and I didn't feel like I was expressing myself through music, it wasn't until later that I realized I was expressing myself by putting my time into something that I enjoyed doing in the face of life. When everybody's kind of telling you what they think you should be doing, society kind of has an expectation for you, and I had a lot of feelings. I had a lot of emotions that I didn't know how to make sense of, and I didn't always felt like I belonged, and I felt like I didn't want to believe there was anything wrong with me, and I knew that there was something different about me, and so when I started writing songs, it helped me to see my unique personality kind of coming forward, even if it was just a simple little thing. And a couple years down the line, that's when it hit me. I was like, I am expressing myself through music. Like, I actually am doing it. It's taken me some time, but now, I really do hear a melody, and I can kind of tell you how I feel through the melody. So, yeah, it's been a lifelong thing.
Well, you certainly accomplished that. It's very clear about that. Are there songwriters who influence the way you write?
I grew up on the Beatles, so I'm big into, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, and George Harrison. Obviously, a lot of Bob Dylan, and yeah, there's a lot of those tunes that just kind of stand out. Although I listen to a lot of Beatles, and I grew up on Stevie Wonder, all that jazz motion. There are those songs that stick out: Hall & Oates, Billy Joel, the stuff that you just hear that my parents kind of just had on, and they just stand out as great writing, great writers, and yeah, I know there's more, but
Well, of course, there always will be, but and you'll get home and remember one that you should have brought up. But
I forget.
Appreciate you sharing that. So, what kind of topics and feelings do you prefer to highlight in your songs?
It started when I started writing. It was from a perspective of self-compassion. I started writing a lot about giving yourself credit, giving yourself some patience, not being too rough on yourself, and believing that you do have something to offer, even if maybe you feel like you don't, or if somebody says that you don't. There's something hiding in there waiting for you to pull it out. Mm-hmm. And so it was a very, I'm singing to some, maybe a child or an adult who, has felt like their passion has been lost along the way, and should rekindle that. And as I got older, I started to kind of shift what I was writing about to, obviously you need to have self-compassion, and the message is still true, but it's only one half of the message, because I really feel like music is really important in society. It's a really important cultural stamp on things, kind of tells you where you're at. And I've heard this term, a poverty of empathy. I don't remember where I heard it, but I've heard it a couple times. And I think that we're really coming up against this in our society today, where we're so interconnected. We can talk to the other side of the world. It's so easy to communicate now, and lightning quick. And yet the rest of our consciousness hasn't quite caught up to understand that we need each other. We need to work together. We all belong here together, not to fight each other and to, let revenge take the day. We have anger and these feelings that we know aren't the right emotions. We know that those aren't the way to get the desired result, And yet we're still kind of, I feel really lucky to be in this area. I have a lot of friends who push me back into that when I have a lot of people telling me, no, violence is necessary sometimes, I think back and I was like, that's not how I was raised. The same people who are telling me that violence is necessary now are the people who told me that violence was never necessary. So basically, I like using music as a reminder that we're all connected. And when we play a show and people come together, we're all here for this moment. If we can all take a breath, if we can all, look and recognize how important it is that we have one another, it makes a huge difference in how happy we are and what we do with our bodies. When we go to act in this life as the actors, what we do is so much better if it's not based on anger, and we recognize that, I don't exist if you're not here to see me. To me, that's the truth. I could be alone, and I could tear myself apart trying to figure out who I am. It's not until I have people around me who support me and tell me, you're doing a good job, That's when I become, a human being who has, I can be at peace now. So I really have learned to, although it's important to say, you do that thing, take your individuality and ride with it, and, trust yourself. You have something in you that's really important to let it shine, but we also need to take care of each other. It's also very important. You can't have one without the other. So I think, my writing has kind of come to envelop both of those ideas, the binary of everything.
Yeah. Well, that's a great message, Luke. We appreciate that, and for expressing your heartfelt feelings. And really appreciate your performance. I know the viewers and listeners are really going to enjoy it. Thank you so much, Luke.
Hey, thank you for having me. Appreciate you very much, Dan.
Yeah.